Hello, welcome to the second episode of Newspaper Stories Editing Rules. In this, we will talk about some of the mistakes uh, that happen when we are adding a news story or editing a news story. When we are editing a news story, we have to keep these things in mind. Now, one of the most important elements of good writing is grammar. Okay, it means the rules by which the words fit into the structure. Here are some of the most common mistakes that are made by journalists, and going through the chapter, you will learn to identify and avoid them in your writing. So, when we are aware of them, we will try to avoid them. So, here we will be talking about collective nouns. Now, what are collective nouns? Some nouns which are collection of individual parts are treated as plural. Some nouns which are collections of individual parts are treated as plural, while others are treated as singular. There is a general guideline saying that if individuals, now what the guidelines say, there is a guideline saying that if individuals within the group act or make decision as a single body. So there is a body or a group that has more than one people, five, six people, or more than that, and they are making a decision or taking action as a single body. Then we use singular verb in this. Now here we take an example about the government. Government said the government has many people, many ministers, but it works as a single body. So the government said it was going to abolish the income tax. So we are using was here. So this is the right statement in here, and this is the right statement. Now the wrong statement is the government said they were going to abolish the income tax. So this is the wrong statement in here. However, if collective group is more noted by its individual parts, treat it as plural. This is commonly done for sporting teams. If the a group, collective group is more noted by its individual parts, treat it as plural. We have to treat that as plural. So we will be using a plural verb. Now the team manager said they were going to win, right? So this is the right statement. The team manager, the team is a group having more than one people, and we are referring to the manager here. So said that they were going to win. This is the right statement. The wrong statement is the team manager said it was going to win. Okay. Now another thing here that is worth remembering is that remember also that a singular noun should be treated as a singular event when it contains several things. Now, singular noun should be treated as singular even when it contains several things. We'll take a look at some examples in here. A bag of coconuts is sitting on the table. A bag of coconuts is sitting on the table. Bag, we are talking about a bag. Okay. Now, even though the bag contains many coconuts, that is plural, so we will use singular verb is sitting on the table. A flock of sheep. We are talking about flock. Okay. Even the this group has multiple many things. We will treat it as singular. Is grazing in the field. A flock of sheep is grazing in the field. The next thing is that the bus of full of nurses is waiting outside. Okay. Bus full of nurses is waiting outside. The bus, we are talking about the bus here, that is full of nurses is waiting outside. This is because we explain it here. Of the sentence, the subject of the sentence is a bag. Okay, not coconuts. The subject is a flock, not sheep. Then the bus, subject is the bus, not the nurses. So when we have a singular verb, a singular noun, we use a singular verb. Okay. Decision is a single body and a singular verb. Now we move on to the thing of neither, none, each, and every, on how we use neither, none, each, and every. So it's a tricky thing. Then the words neither, none, each, and every are treated as singular. Neither, none, each, and every are treated as singular when they are the subject of a verb, even though they refer to more than one. Okay, even though they are referring to more than one thing or people, person, they will be treated as one. Okay, they will be treated as one. Now, this is because the words mean not, neither, not either one, not one, each one, or everyone. Okay, so neither means not either one, none means not one, each means each one, and everyone. So we take a look at some examples here. Neither the man nor the woman is able to speak. So we are referring to the thing is that neither the man nor the woman is able to speak. We this are singular, so we use singular verb. Neither the man nor the woman is able to speak. Okay. Now the wrong statement is if we say neither the man nor the woman are able to speak. We do not say like this. This is the wrong thing. Okay. Now the next thing is the word none is treated as the word none is treated as singular because it is short for not one. None is treated as singular because it is short for not one, even though it is usually followed by a plural noun. Okay. So the word none is treated as singular even though it is followed by a plural noun. The subject of the sentence is none. When we are using none, the subject of the sentence is none, that is to say, not one, and therefore needs a singular verb. So, singular, the subject is singular, we use a singular verb. Here are some examples in here. The subject of the sentence which follows is not man, it is none. taking a look at the examples. None of the man was willing to testify in the court. None of the men. Okay, none is the subject. None, not one, is of the men was willing to testify in the court. So this is the right example. Okay, and none of the men were willing to. This is the wrong statement. So we have to keep this thing in mind. None of the men were willing to testify in court. This is the wrong thing. Was we have to here the subject is none of the men was willing to testify in. Here we take a look at another small example. The word each and every are treated as singular even though they may be followed by a long list of things they refer to. Okay, so here we take a look at some examples in here. Every car, bus, bicycle, and rickshaw in the city has to be licensed. Okay, so we are referring to multiple things, but we are using every here. Every car, bus, bicycle, and rickshaw in the city has to be licensed. Okay, when we are using every and it is treated as singular, so it will have singular verb. Every car, bus, bicycle, and rickshaw in the city have to be licensed. This is the wrong statement in here. Okay, so I guess we have some clarity on how to use collective nouns, where we are supposed to use plural verb and we are used to use. So single, when there is a single body, we use singular verb. Even if there is a collection of people we that are taking an action or taking a decision as a single body, so we use a single verb. Okay, and in some cases the group collective group is treated as individual parts. Okay, so the team manager, the team captain said they are going to win. Okay, the team coach, we say the team coach, they are going to win. So that's how it is done. Mm, when we are talking about a bag, so we are talking about singular noun that treated as singular, even though they contain several things. We use single verbs, and none, each, and every are also treated as single, and they may be referring to multiple things. Okay, in case we saw an example that every car, bus, bicycle, and rickshaw in the city has to be licensed. So this is the correct statement. So that's how it is done. And hopefully this video will be helpful to you in understanding the things. And we will come back with another episode and have some more clarity on how to write a better newspaper story or do the right editing of newspaper stories. Until then, we meet.